Hi, my name is Michael Nuñez. I'm the editorial director of VentureBeat. We're here live from GTC 2024, talking with Dan Spellman, Global AI Cloud Director of Healthcare at Oracle, Ashwin Rakhra, Area Vice President of North America of AI and ML at Oracle, and Denay Solis, Director of North American Cloud Sales at Oracle. Welcome. Dan, I'd love to ask, just to kick this off, what is Oracle doing at GTC? Can you tell us a little bit about what brought you and your team out to the conference today?
Absolutely. Extremely excited to be here. Oracle is a key partner of Nvidia. AI is at the center of so much of what we're doing in the healthcare ecosystem and beyond. We have a booth in the healthcare pavilion. We also have a booth on the regular floor. And we have a lot of great conversations going today, including a little bit of a conversation later today in the theater pavilion.
And Ashwin, I'd love to build on that. So, can you tell us a little bit about your experience, maybe yesterday, today? Tell people what it's like to be at this conference and sort of what you've been getting out of it over the first couple of days.
Sure. No, GTC is it's a really powerful conference, and Jensen said this yesterday. I mean, anyone has any relevance in AI is here and is thinking about, and across industries, verticals, we're seeing people coming here to learn, to understand, and gauge as to how to apply AI, and that's what we are here for as well. We want to work with enterprises across verticals to see how we can enable that journey for them.
And Denay, I'd love to, if you can add to that. What makes Nvidia GTC so unique compared to some of the other conferences that maybe you've attended or some of the other meetings you've had over the last year?
Yeah, so the difference with Nvidia GTC is 99% of the AI workloads run on Nvidia's platform. And what Jensen said yesterday was really powerful, that he's not just building GPUs. Nvidia's not just building GPUs, they're building a platform to actually deploy AI and bring AI to everyday people's lives and bring AI to the enterprise. So that was really exciting to see, and that's what GTC is all about.
It's such a great point. I'd love to follow up on that. So yesterday, Jensen did say, generative AI is essentially a platform that developers and companies can build upon, and it is, many have referred to it as sort of the next technological revolution, I guess, in Silicon Valley. How does that impact? How does generative AI specifically impact Oracle? Can you tell us about some of the projects or some of the initiatives at Oracle that you're working on?
Yeah, so we're really excited at Oracle because we have so many different pillars and acquisitions we've made. So, we acquired Cerner, and we also have a full app stack that everybody uses for their back office applications. We have CX applications, and we're bringing the AI assistant. So basically, it's a generative AI assistant that as users are doing their day-to-day activities, there will be actually like an AI assistant that will help them do their jobs more effectively. So we're really excited about that, and we're really excited about what we're doing in Oracle Health. Dan, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, Dan, I was going to ask, I'd love if you can elaborate. So, tell us about, again, the initiatives or really how Oracle is leveraging generative AI today.
Sure. I mean, I think Oracle is one of the best kept secrets in tech. What we're doing across the board is extremely innovative. And of course, part of that is what Nvidia is doing above the hardware layer, which is what Denay touched on. So Nvidia has the Clara platform. We have that on Oracle Cloud. Clara platform includes BioNeMo for drug discovery, Monai for medical imaging, Parabricks for genomic analysis. And these are tools that we're using to help break records for genomic analysis. We're doing a lot to bring this whole ecosystem, bring best of class solutions to our customers, but also to Denay's point, to our own business. We have the world's largest EHR, and these are all tools which our whole ecosystem, including customers and partners, can use. So it's really about accelerating innovation, and yeah.
And what's the key to finding a really good partner in this space? So Oracle obviously has a dedicated customer base, that existed long before generative AI was in the picture. How do you make sure that people are getting sort of what they need out of generative AI without some of the risks that might be introduced?
Well, it's an interesting point of view, and I think for organizations, they want to look at who's bringing the right set of skills to them. For customers, there's three things they have to think about when they start that AI journey is, do I have access to the right data? Do I have access to the right set of skills, and then do I have access to the right tools, technologies, and infrastructure, et cetera? So the data is the customer's data, obviously, but when you're trying to find the right partner, you want to think about who's a good enterprise partner. And Oracle has enterprise in their DNA, and we always have. And the collaboration and partnership we have with Nvidia was really bringing together their market and thought leadership with our market and thought leadership. Theirs around AI, ours around how to cater to the enterprise at scale. So that's one of the key things that we bring to customers when we talk about their AI journeys, is think about these elements and see who can provide the right platform for you and be the right partner, bring the right ecosystem.
Ashwin, I'd love to follow up on that, and this will be a question for each of you, but starting with Ashwin, about some of the exciting use cases. You know, you mentioned enterprise AI. You know, clearly this is a technology that, you know, every company maybe in the world, or you know, definitely in tech, sort of wants to embrace. What are some of the interesting use cases that you've seen, or that you're really excited about, that maybe you can tease or allude to today? You know, for the people that weren't able to make it to GTC.
Sure. Well, I think we see it across verticals. If you think, I mean, outside of healthcare, if you look at some of the other verticals, you'll see, you know, from retail to the customer experience, from customer care and billing, which goes across verticals as well. In manufacturing, it's vision inspection and predictive maintenance. So in automotive, it's different. So we'll start to see some of these use cases will be more customer-centric as far as experience is concerned, and then some of these are going to be more operational efficiency specific, more back office, right? So depending on what the enterprise is looking to accomplish, that's really where we can help them, and those kind of use cases what we really focus on with customers.
And Denay, you know, I'd love to ask you kind of a similar question. You know, are there any specific use cases or examples that you've seen over the past year, maybe here on the showroom floor, that that you could mention for those that weren't able to make it to GTC today?
Yeah, and you know, we're really excited to partner with Nvidia with some of the things that Jensen talked about yesterday. So we're partnering on the GB200. So sort of what he was elaborating on is now you'll be able to train in the trillion parameter space, which means that, so you know, for the layman, what ChatGPT-4 is, basically all of that text that is being trained on, you'll be able to do it with multimodal. So bringing in video, audio, pictures, and start training on that, and you're getting closer and closer to basically an artificial intelligence, like real life human, which is insane. Also, we're partnering with Nvidia and Omniverse. So bringing, Omniverse. So basically the digital twin experience. So being able to bring your AI into a digital twin environment, a simulated environment, and being able to simulate it before you build it in real life. So that's really exciting. Yeah.
Dan, I'd love to give you an opportunity to answer that as well. Interesting use cases, either from the last year, or maybe something that you saw at the conference here that we can call out for, you know, the people watching that weren't able to make it to GTC today.
Yeah, so one of the items that we're featuring in the healthcare pavilion is large language models for clinical trials. How can we accelerate that process? How can we drive down costs? In addition, we've really turned a lot of heads when they're seeing other work that we're doing in the healthcare space. With John Snow Labs, we've launched, helped them launch their AI medical chatbot, which has its answers cited, so you actually see where the answers came from. You don't have the same concern that you do with some other models. We also have a partnership with Avashore, which is really remote patient monitoring or virtual nursing, virtual sitting. So there's a tremendous number, and yeah, just excited to be here.
You know, I'd love to close out on just an opportunity to talk about highlights from GTC. So, you know, we've talked about a lot of different industries that are being impacted by this technology, of course, you know, enabled by the partnership between Nvidia and Oracle. What's been the highlight of GTC so far? Can you maybe name a couple or anything that stands out?
I think the Grace Blackwell one is extremely exciting, what we'll be able to do there. I think some of what Kimberly Powell, the VP of Healthcare, shared in the session this morning, which is NIMS, so the ability to basically in a box deliver BioNeMo for drug discovery, or in a box to deliver many of NVIDIA's other solutions. and we could deploy them anywhere. Oracle today has over 60 regions around the world, over 40 public cloud regions. The ability to take these state-of-the-art NVIDIA services and bring them to audiences worldwide is extremely exciting.
Ashwin, I'd love to ask you the same question. There's a lot going on at the conference, a lot of different industries represented. What's been the highlight from GTC thus far for you?
Yeah, so far, for us, it's really being able to continue to connect with so many customers. Like our schedules have been packed, which is wonderful to see. And it's really customers looking to engage and have the conversation of how do we get started, how do we get going. And what Oracle's doing partnered with NVIDIA is meeting them wherever they are in their journey so that we can help them understand, is this, to use a Gartner term, are you looking to do everyday AI or game-changing AI, right? Is this more operational efficiencies or creating differentiators? And those are the conversations we're having. So the highlight for the conference is being able to bring that to enterprise customers at scale.
Denay, same question to you. The world is sort of, all eyes are on NVIDIA today and yesterday. What's been the highlight so far for you?
Yeah, so attending the user groups and the user forums has been really exciting, and hearing how customers are actually planning on using AI and what their projects are. So that's been really exciting.
Awesome. Well, I think that brings us to time. Thank you, Denay, Dan, and Ashwin. Thanks for watching, and be sure to explore more sessions in the GTC catalog.